Well, we're back again.
Wow.
Bringing it back to the video games after the whole girl gender equality thing.
Ding!
This one is like beating a dead horse, but we wanted to give our 2 cents. I want more or less just because, we like to discuss things. And the discussion we're having right now... Oh, we got plenty, man. Anyways, the discussion we're having right now, like I said, this is probably beating a dead horse at this point since everyone's aware of it in the video game world, but it's the Konami and Kojima the whole thing. Which is,
What?
I know, right? Which is the whole, how Kojima was reported by inside sources that, that Kojima is getting outed, or getting ousted, or whatever it is, from Konami. In that sense, is what happened was people did some digging. The internet, NeoGAF, all the gaffs, did some digging, and they found out that Kojima Productions Los Angeles had been renamed to Konami Los Angeles. Same in Japan, the offices was renamed. It's just dropped the Kojima, and then as well as his logo, his iconic logo, Kojima.
The Fox thing?
The Fox, yeah.
Yeah.
Kojima Productions dropped from all the Metal Gear Solid 5 box art, everything. A box art, promotional art, everything. That's
just disgusting.
It was removed from everything. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? So then they did some more digging.
What's happening?
They did some more digging. And they're finding out that his name is being dropped, and then eventually some insiders from the company got involved, and they kind of let stuff like, we're speaking anonymously, but they're like, it's a power struggle right now between him and Top Brass. And Top Brass is pretty much locking all the emails, phone call, all call, everything. They're locking him out, and it's leading into pretty much. They said by the end of this year he'll be gone. So I'm assuming what's going to happen is he's going to finish MGS5 by September. I think is release date. They're going to get a few patches out. Get the initial couple months patches, maybe some DLC done. And end of the year, it said they're done. They're all leaving. Then he's taken all his senior people that are a part of.
Oh, so that's good people.
All those good people are pretty much leaving too.
So what that means is Konami's going to be pretty much...
That's the big thing, is a lot of people are like... Well, it's funny, so after this whole broke, Konami made a statement, we are working with Kojima, we'll finish Metal Gear... They didn't say that he was done, but they did say, oh, and by the way, a new Metal Gear Solid will happen after this one's done. So that means that they're assuming that production's already happening without Kojima involved and everything, and so that's probably where the power struggle people are, the internet is speculating... The internet is speculating that Kojima, because he's openly said he's done. Like the 5 brings the series full circle, everything. It answers everything, and he said he was done. He didn't want to do any more. And so what happened was then the rumors that they think he wanted to do something entirely new, and Konami's like, no,
no, this is our golden goose.
Yeah, you're doing this, and he's like, no, I'm not. And then the speculation is that there's the power struggle in between the two. And he's like, well, they just couldn't agree on something, so they kind of like, well, then you're done. We're going forward without you. Your team will do it, and that's kind of why a lot of people are leaving. It's like they're... All right, this is crap. So, the reason why I brought this, too, is I just found that interesting. Is like, that's a big-name video game icon leaving. A huge... Like, the company that he was been with forever. That's like as if Miyamoto leaves Nintendo.
Yeah.
Like, that's just crazy, right?
It'd shatter worlds. It would.
But like you're saying, I agree with you. I think Konami... they're done, because they just can't.
If they lose all their senior people, the only thing that they're going to have to do is pay people a significant amount of money who are like professionals. They're going to have to find somebody who's got a really good idea for a game. Now they're going to keep pumping out Metal Gear Solids. Sure, that's fine. But if the 6th one that they come out with, or the next one that they come out with without him, if it sucks, people are going to be like, at least anybody in the know-how is going to be like, okay, so that's how they're all going to be. Yeah. I'm done here.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because what does Konami have? They don't do Castlevania anymore.
Maybe they'll redo it.
What else do they do? What else did Konami do, honestly? They did Castlevania.
Slot machines.
They do slot machines. That's exactly. They don't do Castlevania anymore. MGS5 is really the last thing they have.
Here, let's find out.
We're going to the interwebs.
We're going to the interwebs. But either way, keep talking.
But that's what I was saying. I think that they're done. Sorry.
Well, I don't know.
I we're hungry.
I mean, there's a good possibility that they can keep going on and keep doing things, but
no, they're gonna
good things. The question.
I think video game world. I think they will drop out of the video game world. So like, what do they got? Anything good really?
They got Frogger.
Oh, Pez. That's right. They do the soccer game.
They do Pez.
Pro Evolution Soccer,
which I've never played.
That's really it. See?
Wow.
Metal
They're gonna be in trouble. They're gonna be in a lot of trouble. Maybe they can bring back Castlevania. Like,
I mean, I don't know. It's just it's such an interesting.
Oh, dude, Silent Hill. How do we forget about that?
But that's the other thing too. That project was is now even in more trouble because Kojima was attached to that as well. He was helping with that. Now he's gone.
Is he taking the project? Is he taking that project with him?
No, that's Konami's. He doesn't own the rights to that. But yet again,
he should buy the rights to that.
They're losing their director. Or I don't think he was directing. I think he was like producing or helping with it in some form. But yet again, they're losing another key person who's behind this project, and now yet again they're out. The front runner, the man who's leading the charge for it, gone.
And you know he's got so much past and history of great games that whatever he puts his name on now will do really well.
Oh yeah.
But whatever he takes his name off is like, I don't want that.
That's the thing is like. You know, he can virtually go anywhere. I bet you he can walk up to Sony, Microsoft, EA, any other door and be like, hey, can I do a game? Yes.
Here's the money. Here, just keep going.
Yes. Make us something, like anywhere he goes, he will.
I wouldn't be surprised if he worked for Sony.
See, I don't think so. I think he's gonna do what Kiji Inifune, the Mega Man creator, what he did. They're gonna go just do their own thing and be like third party. Because like that's the thing is like, I don't think Kojima would go back and just do single thing. I mean, he's one of those guys, like, he's like any game developer. He wants everyone to play his game. So if he limits himself to one console, I just don't think he'd do that.
Maybe I'll start a Kickstarter.
Hey, he might, man. Keiji Inafune did the exact same thing, and now he got Mighty Number 9 coming out here. So.
Wow. I don't know, man. It's tough. It's tough, and I really do want to see what he's going to come out with. The biggest game that I was looking for, because I'm not too into the Metal Gear Solid series, but Silent Hill, I was looking forward to.
Well, yeah, because that was the one also where Norman Reedus.
Exactly. Who's going to be here in Vegas for Comic-Con in Vegas. The WizardCon or whatever.
Oh, yeah, wait, WizardCon or WonderCon?
WizardCon. It's not as good as WonderCon, and it's not like Comic-Con. It's like... It's the same kind of stuff all piled up.
Is that the one that's held at South Point?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like $15, right?
Yeah.
I want to go to that.
For Norman Reedus?
He's going to be there, huh?
Yeah, he's going to be there. Carl from Walking Dead's going to be there.
Dude,
that's going to be great.
You know, that convention's going to be like any other convention. So where like Comic-Con
packed as hell.
No, it starts out super cheap. It's like $15. Like, oh, it's super cheap compared to like Comic-Con, which is hundreds of dollars right now. And then probably like give it 2 years once it's just going to blow up like all the other conventions.
I hope so. That's what I want to happen.
I don't want that to happen because then it's going to be super expensive.
But then it'll be here in Vegas. And I don't have to drive to San Diego or to New York. And what we need to have happen is Rebecca Sugar come here so she can smack down some Steven Universe knowledge on us. She's a creator for a popular show called Steven Universe, and she used to work on Adventure Time. Don't worry about it. Back to what we were all talking about.
But anyway, I don't know. It's just an interesting thing, like how someone at a company for so long could just be ousted instantly.
Imagine the dude from Square Enix who's been working on Kingdom Hearts for forever.
Tetsuya Nomura?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think if he left, I think like they're kind of setting it up nicely. So you know they had Sakaguchi. Who did Final Fantasy. Then when he left, they kind of had that production shift, which was one of the guys who helped make Final Fantasy. He kind of did Final Fantasy 10, 13, 12, and then they kind of, Tetsuya Nomura kind of did Kingdom Hearts, so he kind of branched off, and now they brought Nomura back to Final Fantasy because Kingdom Hearts was kind of doing like fantasy and everyone's in the fan eyes, and now so if Nomura left, because now he's back in Kingdom Hearts, but if he left, I think Hajime Tabata, Hayami,
you know
Hayami
way
Tabata,
too many of these names, dude.
If he was the director for Final Fantasy Type O, and he's now directing Type 15. So I think if Nomura left, with him there, I think they'd still do good because Type O did really good. It's a really good game, and with him doing 15, I think it's going to be really good.
Yeah, of course you did for the 15. How did you try the 15 demo?
Actually, no, I didn't buy it for the 15 demo. I bought it because I've been wanting to play it. It looked really good. I
wanted the multiplayer feature. Supposedly there was a multiplayer feature on
PSP.
Yeah,
it was like all PSP games. It was freaking ad hoc, so it had to be next to you.
So what?
But it was all it was is you took control of another student.
So that's dope.
No, it's super cool. It was the same as in Birth by Sleep. If you ever played Birth by Sleep,
I loved it. I loved that.
Where you could play one of the characters and we just do pretty much harder and harder challenges.
Yeah, exactly.
But cool. But I got a Type O. It's really good.
I'm gonna borrow it.
It's really good. No, it's digital. I didn't buy retail. I bought it digital.
The worst.
But it's funny because if you play Type O and then you play 15, they're like almost identical. Like how it works, the fundamentals.
You had to imagine the programming would have been the same.
Well, that's the thing is like the fundamentals there is very similar. The only difference is that since 15's made for next gen, it's so much more fluid. Like everything just flows. Like you go to typo, and it's a little more archaic, like it's stiff. They gotta stop and pew pew shoot
I would hope
attack.
it's
but then
like
you
really clean because they've been working on the game for forever now.
It's really good. It's super fun. The one thing I kind of didn't like about it though is like you get into fights a lot since it's open world. It feels like it's the random encounters all over again. Like you go oh enemies, fight, okay, oh enemies, like it gets.
If you want,
no, you can run. That's very true. But at the same time, you kind of feel you want to fight because the fighting is just so fun. It's
well, that's good then. That just means it's good for the consumer. Anywho,
but
back to the main thing.
we always just get derailed in these conversations.
Yeah.
But that's the point, man. That's what makes us us, and that's why you enjoy us, right?
That's why all 7 of you watchers are 10 subscribers.
Yeah, 10 subscribers. You know, 10.
10.
Hey man, we got a couple bucks in the bank now.
Oh yeah, well, we got like $3.
I didn't check. Last I checked, it was at a
rich.
couple of 100 to make a withdrawal though.
Now we'll get to 100 someday, guys.
When we
with
get
your
there,
support.
our first purchase will be a new camera.
Yeah, new camera and a microphone.
But I think at that point we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, let's just kill it.
Jeez.
Anywho, tell us what you guys think. Do you think Metal Gear Solid has no hope? What is Konami gonna do?
Die.
I mean, that's the fact, but
But
tell us what you guys think.
No.
Anywho,
like, subscribe.
remember, stay richer than us.
Stay richer than us.